All right, Shalom. Call Halal Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Um, this video is just gonna be, and I was like an exhortation, just giving you Akim out there some words of encouragement and comfort, just in case you might be going through this. I guess I'll entitle it "So My Wife Wants to Leave Me." Okay, so this I'm just kind of gonna go into just some, just some things that you'll probably experience in your walk in this truth, because once again you have to remember that when you eat the whole roll, meaning when you get into this truth fully, wholeheartedly, it's sweet and it's bitter. It's a bittersweet ordeal. You got parts of it that's sweet, that sounds good, that's good, nourishing. Then you got the bitter parts that you have to go through and have to stomach. So when you're first coming in this thing, you finding out who you are, that things are not right. You're walking, it's a different type of walk in which you're choosing to walk. You're choosing to walk a righteous walk, which that walk is actually contrary to what the world is about. And the thing is your wife may not fully understand what this walk is totally about, and what not just your wife, it's your family included. Your parents, your mother, father, brothers, sisters, cousins, whatever, just your family. Because in this walk, when you enter and get into this truth wholeheartedly, it becomes your main priority. Like you're watching news on a daily basis. You're watching videos, listening to brothers. You're reading. You pretty much, your time is so much consumed with that outside of work that it's hard to even balance, just doing other things, outside of work, because what you end up enjoy doing. Because I can tell you, for me, I enjoy watching other brothers' videos. I enjoy going into the scriptures. I enjoy reading. That's what gets me excited. That's what pushes me forward. Your faith in the Most High Power Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai shall be your driving force. It should be what drives you. And especially with the way things are happening, the way these prophecies are taking place and being pushed out into the earth, I mean, you can clearly see, man, it's so much going on that it's hard to even really focus on anything else. But there are times when you do have to, take a rest, and, like literally just rest. And I'm not saying like stop doing videos, stop going out preaching and teaching, nothing like that. But I mean, like, literally just rest and let your mind, let your spirit rejuvenate, because you are consuming so much. And also, your focus is a lot of stuff that we look at and be consumed in is negativity, and that can really weigh on a relationship, or within your marriages, or or with your families, or whatever, because especially your wife can be like, all you do is watch stuff, watch negative stuff that's going on in the world. Don't nobody want to hear that all the time. I don't want to live in that space. They'll say all kind of things, but you got to remember, this is your driving force. They might even ask you your opinion on something, and you'll get ready to come out the scriptures, and they'll be like, well, I don't want to hear what this book says. I want to hear what you says. But they're not understanding that this word is in you. You have eaten this roll. So what's going to come out is what you've eaten. So, that's what's in your spirit. So you're going to speak according to this word. And so my opinion, like, for instance, my opinion is what the scripture says. That's just me, you know. But I done a lot of rambling, just hoping to help another brother who might be going through this and going through that. I want to get a few scriptures too. This is Hebrews chapter 6, starting at verse 10. It says, "For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, and in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister." Now, I want to go into that labor of love, because whether your family or your wife or whatever, whether they realize it or not, the greatest love that you can give them is getting into this word, getting into this truth. Because we don't know. We don't know who's of the elect, who's not of the elect. We hope that we are of the elect. That's why we call it the hopeful elect. But the Most High might even spare your family based on your labor. That's a possibility. And that's, we hope for that. But also, brothers, you have to understand too that if he doesn't spare your family, your close ones, hey, it is what it is. It's his plan. It's his will, not our will. Let not my will be done, but let your will be done in earth as it is in heaven. And that's where we're supposed to be at. But I want to show the greatest love that you can give them is like what Yahushua said, that you lay down your life for your friend. This is John chapter 15 verse 13. It says, "Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends." And what are we doing? We're literally making our bodies a living sacrifice. You're on the front lines. You've given up all those things of this world because you're hoping. Our faith is in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua for a better life than this. And also, to be honest with you, if you believe that this is living, something wrong with you. If you think that this is how we supposed to be living. If you believe that sitting here paying bills, being in debt all the time, worrying about paying rent, buying a house, paying off a car, making sure your car is good to go, be able to get to it from work, for sure it don't break down, all that kind of stuff. If you believe that that's living, something wrong there. I want to get Matthew, what's this? Chapter 16, starting at verse 25. It says, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?" So if you're looking for a better life in this world, you're going to lose. It's not designed for you to win on this side. You are going to lose. And a lot of times in this walk in this truth, especially for your wife, things are going to become grievous. They're going to get tired of, you're constantly in the scriptures. If you're not at work, you're watching videos, you're in the scriptures, you're reading, you're not giving them enough attention, all that stuff. I mean, that's a part of the walk, and the spirit will come on them to wanna amp up, bug out on you, curse you out, create strife in the household. So now you got to deal with that. Then dealing with Esau on a daily basis, dealing with these jobs on a daily basis, dealing with the children. It's a vexing thing, and that's part of that That's part of that bitter part of the road too. Um, Also, within that eating the whole roll, you find out that the way things are not the way things supposed to be. So, the more with much wisdom comes much grief. The more you know, the more the more vexed you are. You're vexed on a daily basis. It takes a man to really deal in this truth and continue in it. You know, you got to be able to put your hand to that plow and not look back, because ultimately you got to have it in your mind that there is nothing here. This is not for you. This is not our rest. Arise, ye and depart. This is not your rest, for it is surely polluted. You know, uh, um, your wife may even come and say, "Oh, you don't take me out on no dates. You don't do this and you don't do that. You're always with the brothers. You're always talking on the phone with them. You're always reading. You're always watching videos." Yeah, that's a part of it. But and like I say, if she willing to rock with you, if this not your situation, that's great. That's some one less thing you might have to worry about. But if it is your situation, the greatest thing you could do is turn wholeheartedly to this truth and keep it going. And give it all over to the Most High Power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I want to get John chapter 12, verse 25 says, "He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal." Because we hate our lives in this world, and it don't mean going around, "Oh, I hate this, I hate that, I hate this, I hate." No, it's not that. It's you've given up the things of this world. You understand that the things in which Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has for you is greater than anything Esau can offer you on this side, and that includes jobs, so-called. You might be thinking about careers, businesses, all that stuff. Ain't nothing Esau can give you that's greater than what the Most High can give you. Continue with this labor of love. Just want to go into a few more things. Your wife may not understand what makes you tick, what drives you. Because this truth becomes your literal driving force in the faith of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So it's you don't care for the other things. It's I just tell you from personal experience, I've been called emotionally unavailable simply because I don't care about the things of the world. I really don't. If it's not about this truth, it is what it is. It's not important. And I, that may be something that's just me. But I've always been that type of person. But one thing you have to remember is this too, that if you forsake all, leave all that, your labor of love is not going in vain. This is Matthew chapter 19, verse 27 says, Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And if you remember when Peter was when Yahweh came to Peter, he was fishing, and he literally said that they dropped their nets and straightway followed him. He forsook it. He left it all. And Yahweh said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye shall also sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And every one that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. So the reward is greater than anything Esau can give you on this side. We have to just continue in the faith. When we put our hand into this plow, don't look back. Because if you remember Lot's wife, Lot, his wife, and his daughters were gotten out of Sodom and Gomorrah. But his wife looked back. She was probably wondering, felt sorry for whomever she may have known, or thinking about something she left, or just anything. Don't look back. Don't look back. So honestly, if your wife wants to leave, you can't make her stay. If she's in just wants, just is burning in her to leave, you have to let her go. Especially if it begins to hinder you from this word, hinder you from your walk, hinder you in this truth. You start being a little depressed, and you kind of don't want to go to camp, or you're not making as many videos, or you just down all the time. Like I said, if she just wants to leave so bad, you have to just let her go. I'm not saying it's not gonna hurt, because once again, just speaking real, just being real. If you got a woman, you do appreciate your woman. You do love her. You do care for her. But if she doesn't want to, she doesn't want to no longer deal with you or anything like that. The Most High just drove that wedge in between y'all. You just have to let it go. And as a matter of fact, he may be putting you in a situation where he'll bring you a better wife, a better woman that'll deal with you. But I like I said, I just said all that to say, don't be discouraged, because those things do happen. They do. Sometimes you women, or they will get discouraged, and they'll get tired of being bogged down and stuck in this truth, feeling like they can't enjoy the things of the world. You're not doing holidays, you're not doing different things, just whatever. But don't be discouraged about it. You pray. Always, you pray to the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, talk to him about it, and let it go. But you make sure you continue in this faith, because once again, the greatest love in which you can give her is this truth. That's the greatest thing you can give her. That's your labor of love to the Most High, ultimately. Hope you were edified. Shalom.